We've been sitting too long. I went and I got the RV out of storage. Did a few modifications. Purified the water tank. Cleaned it inside, outside, upside down. Washed the roof. It was really nasty from sitting over winter time. The rains had blackened dirt on the roof, and looked pretty good when I got it done. Then I had to wash all the bird poop and bug drippings, everything else that was on the outside of this rig. Make it presentable to drive down the street. And then we packed it, put everything we needed in it, and took off from the house. Drove down the road to the interstate and haven't looked back yet. This video is going to be a little bit different from other ones. I'm going to pop in and pop out, do some narrations. Otherwise, just sit here and watch the screen. I hope you enjoy the background music. Our first stop was in Cottondale, Florida, the Hitching Post. It was a nice little one-nighter. A bit too many trucks leaving the highway for me, but like I said, it was a one-nighter. We were off and gone. The next day we left the Panhandle, got in through Alabama, Mississippi, and headed for our first real stop, State Park. We spent a couple nights there at what the heck was it? Paul B. Johnson State Park, outside of Hattiesburg, Mississippi. It's situated on a little lake, and has a nice little tire washing spillway when you drive in, and we really enjoyed sitting there. It was kind of overcast, rainy. It dried up one day. We were only there for 2 nights, so it didn't matter. Or no, 3 nights, so it didn't matter that much. It was a stop on our way to our first experience. Put the drone up for the first time this year, showing the half moon lake at this park. You know, people are out there fishing. I don't know what they were catching, but they were definitely fishing. got some pretty good internet on the AT&T network. We stayed 2 days and then it was time to move on. As we were leaving, we got our tires washed again. This time, after a couple days of rain, the spillway was a little bit deeper, but it splashed a little bit more on the tires, but cut through it with no problem. Then we're off down the road. It was a beautiful day. I passed through Tennessee, a little portion of it, into Arkansas, across the Mississippi River, Arkansas, and we mooch docked. This is our first mooch docking experience. We have some friends just outside of Little Rock, Arkansas. We met them at a SMART rally. Actually, we met them at their SMART rally that they were holding in outside of Hot Springs, Arkansas, 2 years ago. The Duckworths, part of the Arkansas Hogs. That's the club name for the SMART group, Special Military Active Recreational Travelers. We were invited to join the group in Little Rock, but so we joined the SMART National Group and met up with these folks again at the national rally in Virginia, and joined the Arkansas Hogs. Even though we live in Florida, they were a great crowd, a nice crowd of people to hang with. We're also members of the Nomads. That's a group that doesn't really have a home. They're like they're everywhere, which is what we are a big chunk of the year. Bobby and Lisa were gracious in allowing us to stay at their house, stay on their property, provided us power and a water hookup. And these people, they were so great. They fed us. We had dinners, we had breakfasts. They took us and showed us some of their part of the country. It was a really nice time. We went to antique stores, antique malls, walked around, both socially and emotionally distant, and looked at stuff, basically Christine and I are on the road, so we don't have a need to start collecting all kinds of stuff, especially rusty stuff. If we find something that's very special and jumps out at us, we'll buy it. But for the most part, we're just looking. After browsing at some antiques, we went to a state park to have lunch at the restaurant. It was pretty nice. The Petitjean State Park looks out on a nice little slot canyon, and has a nice lake and associated buildings with that, but the claim to fame is their restaurant. The restaurants are really pretty nice. Now it's about time to go, and we're going to head on down the street, go to our next stop. I think it's Branson, Missouri or something like that, and again, that's just a stop on the way to someplace else. What's this? The road's blocked. I can't get through. I'm 8.5 feet wide, and I can't get past this car that's parked or pickup truck that's parked in the middle of the road. So I have to get out and go investigate the problem. Well, it was a nice old guy and his wife had just come back from the grocery store and turned the corner to go to their home just down this same road, and the truck stalled. So I helped him. He had already called for help, and I helped him get the truck off the road so that cars can pass, like me, big old wide loads. This road's only about big enough for 1.5 vehicles, and it's just a little more than a driveway. But he was very gracious, very acceptant of the assistance, and as we were passing by, Christine let him know that she called Bobby, and he was going to come down to help the gentleman, and apparently they're neighbors, so I'm sure everything worked out fine. And then we're off. So here we go. We're leaving again. Alright, that's it for this video. If you liked it, please hit like and share it. If you didn't like it, hit the down button. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. Alright, you guys be careful.